Victor Wembanyama is finally in NBA Live Mobile. He is a 75 overall player as his base card, and these are his stats over here. He is a finesse center, and we are going to be using him in some gameplay in this video today. As you can see, this is the lineup we have got, but we're going to be replacing that Joel Embiid with Wemby over here. I have managed to pick him up twice. Don't know why, but I ended up buying him twice. We're also going to be using him on the boosted lineup. As you can see, this has got players from past seasons. We've got him up to 88 overall, maxing out his dunking. We've got a good amount of boosts on him all around over there. The biggest ones being plus 34 on that inside the paint shot. So of course, all of these cards are from past seasons. If you're playing through this season, you can't get them. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of predominantly cards from last seasons. We have of course got the strategic medal from a couple of seasons ago, and then of course some jerseys and all of that stuff. But we're going to kick things off with just testing out the normal version of him being at 75 overall. Obviously he's got a couple of boosts on him from some of the boost items, but we're going to be using that in a couple of showdown quarters to see exactly what this card can do. I'm pretty sure we will have some other versions of Wemby as we go throughout the season. Of course, with new promos and all that stuff, we are likely going to have more and more versions of his card. This card at the moment is very hard to come by. Of course, you can go through the trade up sets and try your luck in that one trade up set between a 75 and 79 overall player to hopefully get him over there. I went ahead and bought him on the auction house. You got to be quick with buying him because it is fairly difficult. We're coming up against a multi-year lineup, starting things off. We have got that overall advantage, so we're going to see exactly what Wembanyama can do. I've been seeing he's tearing up the NBA at the moment. I don't think that's the correct build for him at all. He's looking a little bit like a mixture between a couple different players over there, but that's definitely not him at all. We'll try a three-pointer with him, and unfortunately just missing out. And that was a tough three-point shot, and of course he's got a 57 three-point stat, as most of the stats do have to go in line with his 75 overall. We almost get the block there, but unfortunately they're going to come through with that Wallace scoring and getting those 2 points. But we're going to play it over to Wembanyama over here. He's inside the paint, and he's going to come through with his first dunk of the game to finish that one off. Obviously still throwing me off a little bit because he doesn't really look like Wemby at all, but we get the steal with Doncic. We'll try a step back shot with Wemby. Unfortunately just missing out on a poor release on my part. We'll try and play it back out to him. He throws the alley-oop pass up to Giannis, but unfortunately he just doesn't get there. The pass is fairly low. Hopefully we'll have some more luck with the boosted version of him, because of course he will have much better stats. Hopefully knocking down a couple of three-pointers. We'll try another one over here. It's a poor release again on my part. Unfortunately just missing that one. Giannis is getting out a rebound in there by Bogdanovic, which is a little bit of a surprise to see. Thought Giannis would probably get the board on that one, but it is what it is. We'll try and play some good defense. We get the ball back with Doncic. We'll play it over to Wemby, try and run up the court. He's got the ball and he's going to come through with that easy one-handed slam, finishing that one off. We'll try and do an alley-oop pass if Wemby does get into the right position, although it is always tricky to get the player you want in the right position for that alley-oop pass. But he is in the center spot, so that might help our chances out a little bit over there. We'll try and run in with Doncic a little bit. Wemby's looking like he's in a decent spot. Tatum just went out for that one, and unfortunately he completely missed the ball. He would have caught it and just sort of gone back down, so we could have maybe got another chance. We get the block though with Antetokounmpo. They're still going to come through, but they missed that one, and Wemby's there to pick up the board. There we go. A little bit of speed from Wemby, trying to get around Steve Kerr over here. We'll get the spin move off. We'll get the shot off. It's a perfect release, and he is going to sink that one with his 73 inside the paint shot, knocking that one down as he towers over everyone. But I think when we get his full build, it might be interesting to see, because he wouldn't be the biggest guy on the court at all. As you can see, Giannis is quite big size-wise, but Wemby is quite slender, and of course he is really, really tall. So that is going to be interesting to see exactly how that plays out in the game, because you can see he's a little bit more filled out, as it were, at the moment with his build in the game. So I'm guessing it's because he's a rookie. They might not have had enough time to actually go ahead and complete his build and all that stuff, but hopefully we do get a better build for him later on down the line. We'll try another three-pointer with him. Again, I can't get that perfect release. The green is just too small at the moment, which is a little bit of a shame to see. We have tied up the quarter at 6 apiece. I haven't really been focusing too much on the score. They could go ahead with this basket over here. In fact, they do, and it is a three-pointer. I thought that was a two-pointer, but they go ahead and win the quarter by 3 points. That was us just sort of messing around a little bit with Wemby to see exactly what he could do, but we're going to try and do some better things with him. The sort of more maxed out version of him. Of course, if you've got other boost items and other players with some probably better boosts than I've got, you could maybe push them up to 90 overall. Perhaps I think 88 is still very good in terms of what we've got him up to, because that is a plus 13 to his overall. Again, you can't do this if you have just got players from this season. This is only exclusive if you have got these players from previous seasons. But let's see what we can do with this Victor Wembanyama. You have got the overall advantage, but it is only by 1. His team has got mainly season 4 players on them as well. We'll try and play it over to Wemby. He's going to get stopped a little bit, unfortunately missing that one, but he gets his own rebound and he just about finishes off that layup, now being a 106. So this card is going to be a lot of fun to play with now that we've got his stats boosted up quite a bit. We almost get a steal with Steph Curry, but unfortunately it does go out of bounds. I reckon we can try and get up to about 15 points in this quarter with Wemby, but we'll see what we can do. They're going to dribble out with John Wall, play him back into Collins. The AI is just wasting a little bit of time over here. We'll try and get the ball with Steph if we can. They're going to pass it out to Collins, who's guarded by Giannis. The clock is running down for them, the shot clock. Wemby so close to getting the block on John Collins as he went through for that dunk. But let's try a 3-pointer with Wemby. We didn't have any luck with him. Unfortunately, we do lose the ball though. He has got a 91 dribble now boosted up, but they have a 95 still, which kind of makes sense because of course they are from season 4. But we have got a bigger green bar on that 3-point shot and he's knocking that one down. His 3-pointer now is an 87. Definitely helpful in trying to knock down those 3-pointers. We get the ball back with Kyrie Irving. Wemby's not in the right place to catch the alley-oop. Instead, it goes to Jimmy Butler. At least he finishes that one off. So we're up to 7 points in the quarter. We'll try and do a step back shot, maybe going for a couple of dunks with Wemby to finish off this game. They're going to drive in with Wall. We get the block though with Kyrie Irving. We'll play it over to Wembanyama. Can he come through for the dunk? It's a two-handed slam and he is going to finish that one off. His dunking's at a 117 now, which is almost being maxed out. The max you can get is 125 on any stat in the game at the moment. Let's find him again. We'll try and go in for another dunk. This time it is going to be that two-handed slam again. It'll be so much fun later on down the line if we get a Wemby card with the dunk package, because that would be absolutely insane to see. And they're going to come through with Vince Carter over there finishing that one off. Imagine Wemby doing reverse dunks, cradle dunks, windmill dunks, all of that stuff. He's got the behind the back move, the spin move, the shot off, and he's going to sink that one with his 107 inside the paint shot. So it's 13-8 in this quarter. We got just over a minute left. We double team John Wall, but unfortunately we don't get the ball. They're going to drive in with Wall and he's going to come through for that dunk over there. Where's Wembanyama at? He's all the way up the other end of the court. We're going with him for the layup. He's going to get bodied a little bit by 2 people, but that's not going to stop him from knocking down that layup. So 15-10 in the quarter. We've got about 40 seconds left to play. We double team them with Wemby, but unfortunately it gets called on the defensive foul. So it means that they get the ball back. Hopefully we can win it back though fairly quickly, because I want to see exactly how many shots we can get in. I said 15 points in the quarter and we have got 15 already. Obviously 2 points were from Butler with that missed alley-oop, but hopefully we can get another 2 with Wemby off of the 2-pointer. He's going to sink that one, no problem at all. Even though it's slightly late on the timing, contested on the defense, he's still going to knock down that off-balance 2-pointer. They're going to drive in with John Wall. Can we get the steal with Steph? They're going to play it out to Carter. It's a tough 2. He misses that one. At least Wemby's there. He's massive, getting the rebound for us over there. We got 13 seconds left on the clock. We'll go for a 2-pointer. Unfortunately, just missing that one, but we got Curry there picking up the rebound for us. So let's try and go in for a 3-pointer to end off the quarter with the Wembanyama card over here. We kind of rushed for time a little bit, and unfortunately, he's just going to miss that one. So we did end up getting 17 points in that quarter, which is still really, really good. Of course, 2 were from Jimmy Butler, so 15 in total from Wemby, which was great. I reckon we probably lost that first game overall if our opponent does decide to play us, because that wasn't great from my end, but we win the second game pretty comfortably over there by 7 points, which is of course the points difference we got in our quarter over there. So that's going to help us get another showdown token. To be honest, I'm not really grinding to try and get any of the mode masters at all. Anytime I do showdown, it's just simply doing gameplay videos and all of that stuff. It's going to be really fun to see whenever we get Wemby in a promo, to see exactly whether he has the dunk package, what kind of stats he would have if he was a much higher overall player. Of course, I went ahead and boosted him up to 88 overall. Who knows, maybe we get a 95 version of him later on down the line, possibly even close to some of these guys being much higher overall at 109, 107, 105, all of these guys over here. I think Wemby is going to be great. 7'4". Hopefully they can fix the build, because I think that would make for a better Wemby card over there. But let me know in the comment section down below whether you have got him yourself. Have you tried him out in gameplay? What crazy things have you got him to do in the game so far? What kind of blocks, dunks, all of that stuff have you got him to do? If you want to go check out the insane Giannis gameplay we did, he is a card that does have the dunk package and it's absolutely crazy in gameplay. If you want to go check that video out, should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.